it would be appropriate right now. Anyway, we've started the video. I want to make sure that everyone understands that's watching. This is for fun, and it is free. It's for educational purposes only. We respect copyrights, and certainly want to make sure that if you ever perform any of these songs, you purchase them in the appropriate manner. So, again, only for fun, free and fun. Anybody pay any money to get in here? No. Okay, thank you. That's a paid political announcement, but it kept us up all month last month, so it works. I'm not a lawyer. I don't even sleep at a Holiday Inn. But it's what you got to do. And I respect the reason for it. So, all right, let's start. And sorry for the bit of the delay. Anyway, we're going to start first with "Help Me I'm Falling" by Hank Locklin. Now, this was a 1960 #1 country chart. It was on the chart for 14 weeks at #1, so a big hit. And then it also crossed over, one of the early crossover hits, and it went over to go to #8 on the top 100 chart. So this thing, basically got both sides of the equation. So anyway, here we go. Fairly easy, just to get you warmed up. 1 and 2 and. Please help me, I'm falling. There's a dirty temptation. Don't let me walk through. Turn away from me, darling. I'm begging you to. Please help me, I'm falling. Well, I screwed up the instrumental part, which is basically just, it picks up where the "Turn Away From Me, Darling" is what those 12 counts are. So it's basically that. So we'll count it better this time. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please help me, I'm falling in love with you. There's a dirty temptation. Don't let me walk through. Turn away from me, darling. I'm begging you to. Please help me, I'm falling. I'm in love with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I can never be free here, but when I'm with you, I know that I know to be true. Please help me, I'm falling, and never be sad. Don't let me walk in, or I must want you. What I do, please help me, I'm falling in love with you. There we go, off and running. Big hit. Okay, since it's October, of course, we have to have some sort of a Halloween song, so we're going to do Haunted House by Gene Simmons. And this was a cover of a 1958 song. Simmons came out in 1964 and had a bigger hit with it, but it was a 1958 hit by a guy named Johnny Fuller, who also took it to number 11. Strangely enough, both of them hit the same wall. They both went to number 11. But anyway, so nothing really fancy about this one other than the tacits. Then the first two lines are the same tacits all the way through the song. So basically it's just tuck, 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 and then play, and then the last line. So the last section of the song, or the lyric lines, are also tacits. So, I just moved in my new house today. River was hard, but I got away. Bells started ringing, change the sound. I knew I'd moved in a haunted house. A memory of mine to stay. Nothing was gonna drive me away. I see something that gave me the creeps. Had one big eye and a two big teeth. Stood right through and did the freak. Did the stroll right up to me. And it was with his feet sounding like a drum. Said you'd be here when morning comes. Say yes, I'll be here when the morning comes. Be right here anyhow. I bought this house and you know house. Ain't no hate's gonna run me off. In the kitchen the stove was blazing hot. Coffee was a boiling in the reason melted in my pan. I had a homemade in my hand. From outer spaces sat on the hot stove see that's hot, I began to shout. He drank my coffee right from the spout. He ate raw meat right from my hand. Drinking my grease from frying pan. Looked at me and said, you better run. Don't be here when the morning comes. Say yes, I'll be here when the morning comes. Be right here and I ain't gonna run. I put this house on fast. Ain't no hand gonna run me off. Silly song? Yeah. Anyway, it's basically just downstrung. Hello, Irene! Yay! No, that's fine. I probably because you were up late last night. Because, you know, when you're coming from the West Coast, it's hard to get to sleep. We're texting each other at midnight, be sure and bring me a uke. I said, I will bring you a uke. For those of you who don't know, this row with an L are some of the original members of this group back 13 years ago. Irene, Ben, Mr. Ryan, and Doc Jazz, all original, and still here 13 years later.
Yeah.
You see it okay?
Yeah.
All right, you get your uke up because we're going to work this song. This is an easy song, so that's a good one for you. Since we're already a little off timing here. Anyway, so the strum is basically so pretty easy. Much as I tried to figure out what the chords were there, I was I couldn't basic blues stuff. But it just was there's. It's good because we have a bass player here, because otherwise you got that. Okay, ready? Here we go. I just moved in my new house today. Was hard, but it got straight away. Well, everything changed real loud. I knew I'd moved in a haunted house. Still I made up my mind to stay. Nothing was good, I'll be away. When I saw something that gave me the creeps. Had a one big and a two big feet. Stood right still, I did the freeze. He just tore right up to me. When most people sound like a drum. Said won't be when the morning comes. Say yes, I'll be here when the morning comes. Be right here and I ain't gonna run. All this house is only a house. Ain't no heat's gonna run me off. In my kitchen, stove's busting hot. Coffee was the boiling in the pot. Eggs have melted in my pan. Had a hunk of meat in my hand. From outer space there sat a man. On the hot stove with buzzing. Saying that's how I get it shot. He drank hot coffee right from the stove. He ate the raw meat right from my hand. Drank the hot grease for the frying pan. Looked at me and said, you better run. And don't be here when the morning comes. Say yes, I'll be here when the morning comes. Be right here, it ain't gonna run. I want this house and you know I'm ain't no heat gonna run me off. There we go. It's a fun song. It did really well. I think it was about the only time that Gene Simmons hit the chart, but he was known as Jumpin' Gene Simmons. So maybe he did. All right, now we got next one is More Than Ever. It's a beautiful song. I bet you do not know this song. I did not know this song. There's somebody that turned me on to a radio station called Arctic Outpost Radio. Huh? I heard it on Arctic Outpost Radio. This radio station is the weirdest thing, because when they say it's Arctic Outpost, it literally is in Norway, and it is in the Arctic Circle. No one knows who is running this radio station, and he runs the weirdest mix. 78 yeah, 78's for the 77th latitude or something like that. And anyway, he puts in some great songs. I mean, it's pretty incredible. And he calls himself Cal Lockwood. There's no advertising. I don't know how the guy's making any money on it. But this little island up in the middle of this Arctic Circle, it's crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, they got, every once in a while I read a story that now refers to, some polar bear killed some guy in that island. Anyway, but this came from there. I did not know this song. So this was it was 14 weeks on the chart back in 1958. Malcolm Vaughan was from England, and this was originally an Italian song called Como Prima. And of course, a lot of the songs that we've done, usually they convert them over like Cara Mia and all the rest, and they put English lyrics to it, and this is another example of that. But it does have a key change. It has two key changes. One key change goes from E to D sharp, and then a second key change goes to F on the second page. So just be aware that it's going to change. But it's a beautiful song if you haven't heard it. I recommend you listen to it. It goes like, more than ever, more than ever, more than ever. More than ever, every day, I will love you more than ever come away. And the day I'll be there, walking beside you. When the moment's in my dream, I hold you near. More than ever before. We have found love, the true love and more. From this moment to forever, close together, we will stay. For I love you more than ever, every day. Walking beside you, when the world wakes in my dreams, I hold you near, more than ever, and more. We have found love, we true love evermore. From this moment to forever, close together we will stay. For I love you more than ever, every day. More than ever, my love. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. I felt like I lost people. Did I lose anybody? Okay, let's try that again. I think I lost my bass player in there.
I think you changed the time signature on it.
It's a 4/4 time. Did I change it?
Well, I'm not sure there's even room for the triplets.
I don't think there are any triplets on this one. But let's try it again. All right, let's try it again. Okay. We have some conversation. We got any issues and where we're going with it? Well, the second chord is C sharp minor. All right, is a C sharp minor. I'm sorry, I didn't explain it. It's a C sharp minor. It's up on the 4th fret. So, what's that?
E like in the C chord. You play the E chord.
Play the E chord.
In the C form of it.
Well, what that does is it helps you know where you are when you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The C sharp minor.
Bar 4 for the E.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, you can do that too. So the issue is you can do a bar chord on that, or I don't know. There's lots of stuff. So, but it's not that hard, but because your fingers are already there, for me, but yes, that is fourth fret. And then let's just check on over. Everything else is straightforward. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. More than ever, more than ever. More than ever, every day. I will love you more than ever, come away. When the day breaks, I'll be there, walking beside you. When the moon waves in my dream, I'll hold you near. More than ever than before. We have found love, true love evermore. From this moment till forever, together we will stay. For I love you more than ever, every day. I'll be there, walking beside you. When the moon waves in my dreams, I'll hold you near. More than ever before. We found love, true love evermore. From this moment to forever, close together, we will stay. For I love you more than ever, every day. More than ever, more than ever. My love. I think it's beautiful. I love that song. And it's a fun find when you find a song like that that never heard it before, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow. Hope you like that one. All right, next one is Heat Wave, Martha and Vandel's. We'll pick it back up here. Could you go to the second page for a second? Okay. The outro got clipped somehow on this. I didn't notice it until after we'd already printed them up. The outro is basically, you go back to where, on the second page, where it says bounce, you basically play that again, so that, and then you fade out. So, second bounce, that bounce, right? The C sharp 7, or C minor 7, that bounce. Okay, now what do I mean by bounce? Bounce is, okay, so it's basically you're just going back and forth between those two chords quickly. Now, at B flat, G minor, you look at it and go, oh my God, there's no way I can do that. Well, yes, you can, because all of this is just one finger. You just drop your ring finger. You drop your ring finger. See how easy that is? So all you're doing, it looks like it's difficult, but if you look at the chord pattern, the only difference between those two, if you have the B flat, is just on the C string. You'll notice that the third one up, you're covering that one. So you just drop your pinky finger. And the same thing is happening on a C sharp 7 and a C minor. It's the same thing. You're barring that C7. Down there on the third line down, you see it? And then all that is you just bringing your ring finger down on the same on that G string. But that's how it makes it sound. It's actually quite an interesting deal there. Now at the top of the second page, the record, and I didn't realize it until after I started looking at the different videos. They did this song. there's 3 or 4 versions of it out there. Now, I charted the one that is the Heat Wave Gold. If you want to play along with this when you go home and go to YouTube, the Heat Wave Gold. We're not going to do 28 there, so we're not going to hit 28. Okay, so we'll do it a little bit, and then we'll just jump right back in. But the record is 28 because, of course, they got the orchestration and they got the lead player going there. But anyway, this is a big song. In 1963, it was #1 in the R&B charts for 4 weeks, #4 on the top 100. And Linda Ronstadt took it all the way back up to #5 in 1974. So it's a fun song. I like this song, and I've wanted to do it for a long time, and now we are.
We could use the heat wave.
We could use a heat wave. I know. Where's the global warming when you need it most? I mean, honestly, the whole thing just sort of. I mean, they're not kidding about this damn fall thing. It's just like, okay, everybody out of the pool. It's fall. Get over here. It's terrible. Anyway, here we go. 1 and 2 and. Sometimes I stare into space. I can't explain it, don't understand it. Rain felt like this before. And I've had fun with it, being okay. Don't know what to do. I guess in the face, like a heat wave. Can't keep from crying. Taking me apart. Yeah. Out like this. Anyway, the idea of putting those in parentheses, by the way, is so you guys can sing those parts. If I'm going to do the lead, I can't do it both. So it's like, oh, go ahead, girl. It's all right, girl. Ain't nothing but love, girl. Don't pass up this chance. It sounds like a new romance. And then the last part of the stuff as it fades out is just, burning, and it just keeps driving. But it's a great driving song. And this is our Made in Michigan song, because it's from the Holland Dolan those are Holland boys, down in Motown. And, it's a big hit for them, and obviously Luna too. So, everybody get the idea on the bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Those of you at home, once again, all you're doing is drop your pinky in, take the B flat, drop your pinky in, and then on the C, so it's all easy. It's fairly easy. It looks difficult, but it isn't. But it sounds great when you're actually doing it, right? Does it sound good? Yeah, you know, Martha and Vandel. I mean, listen, I'm not Martha, and I sure as hell ain't the Vandellas. So I want you to know it sounds pretty good. I like this. Always like this. And again, you know, so obviously a lot of other people did. They sold a lot of records of it. Here we go. And it's been used in a lot of soundtracks over the years too. All right, 1 and 2 and. There are way more than 12. Basically, ready to go. Whenever I'm with him, something inside starts to burn in, and I feel with inside. Be the devil in me, where it goes the way love's supposed to be, like a wave burning hard. Can't keep from crying, tear me apart. When it recalls my name, oh, so I feel, yeah, I feel that. That's my pressure got a hold of me, and that's the way love's supposed to be, like a heat wave, burning in my heart. Can't keep from crying, tearing me apart. Heat wave, heat wave. Sometimes I stare into space, tears all over my face. I can't explain it, don't understand it. I ain't never felt like this before. Now that's the only way to have me amazed. I don't know what to do. My head's in a cage like a heat wave, burning in my heart. Can't keep from crying, tearing me apart. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel. There we go. Thank you for singing. It's a good song. All right, let's move on to Ukulele Lady. All right, why do we do these Hapa songs? Because otherwise we wouldn't probably be here in Lansing, Michigan, playing ukulele. These are the songs that made the instrument popular. So these are the songs that made the instrument popular. So this one was written by Gus Keene and Richard Whiting. And Richard Whiting these guys were really, really accomplished. This was from 1925, by the way.
I think Richard Whiting might be from Michigan too.
I don't know.
I think the West Coast.
West Coast of Michigan?
I think so.
Could be. But Richard Whiting was the guy who wrote The Good Ship Lollipop. And hooray for Hollywood. So he wrote that. And then Gus Kane, of course, he wrote We Got Fun, Caroline in the Morning, It Had to Be You, all kinds of great songs. I mean, between the two of these guys, they got a lot of the Great American Songbook wrapped up. So anyway, they wrote this one because, of course, in the 20s, the popularity of ukulele started taking off, and people were probably the height of the ukulele craze back in those days, from the Pan Pacific exhibition days, and everybody was playing ukulele. So it's fun to go through old music stores or old, antique stores and stuff and find old sheet music, and you'll notice that on all of the old sheet music, on the top of them are ukulele chords. So it's because of stuff like this. Anyway, here we go. I saw the splendor of the morning on the rolling day. There's something tender in the moonlight on the rolling day. And all the beaches are full of branches who bring the youths along. And in the glimmer of the moonlight, we want to sing his song. You like an ukulele lady like you. You like to linger where it's shady, ukulele lady linger too. And you kiss ukulele lady, while you promise never to be true. And chasing another ukulele lady flew around the world with you. Maybe she'll sigh, maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to, and it's cool and shady where the tricky, wacky, wacky through. You're alone, ukulele lady, ukulele lady like you. She used to sit and me by moonlight on a day. My memories come day by moonlight on a someday a moment, her eyes are blue, and lips are meant to kiss. To see somebody in the light, with a song I guess. If you like an ukulele lady like you. And you like to live where it's shady, ukulele lady like you too. And you kiss an ukulele lady, while you promise never to be true. And chasing another ukulele lady who around with you. Maybe she'll sigh, maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to. And it's cool and shady where the nookie wackies roll. You alone, ukulele lady, ukulele lady like you. Midler did a great job with this on a couple of YouTubes because she is from Hawaii, and so this was one of them. Now, in all candor, when I first started playing ukulele, and thought I'd never learn it, it was never going to come, never ever. This was the song that I wanted to play the most. I convinced myself if I could play this song, I had made it. So this one has a special meaning to me, and it's not hard. Now, you do not have to do it on those I saw the splendor of the moonlight. You don't have to do it. You go, I saw the splendor of the moonlight. You can just stay on that. You don't have to do those changes. I throw these almost said the bad word. Sorry. I throw those in to be able to spice it up a little bit and keep you busy. So anyway, you don't have to play all of those G minor 7 flat 5 that stuff. You don't have to deal with any of that. And just play the F straight through there, and then make the changes later. So simplify the song. In other words, if you have a song that you want to play, cut a few of the chords out and see if it sounds right. If it does, it works. That's how it works. Put a few extra chords in if you want to make it a little spicier. That's how it works.
A little bit of trivia.
Yes.
About Bette Midler playing the ukulele.
Yes.
She didn't know how to play the ukulele until the 1990s, when she was going to do that Las Vegas show. So she tagged Jim Wheelock, our buddy Jim Wheelock, to teach her how to play the ukulele.
Yes, and he gave her one of those all dialed up. She played a fluke on stage as part of that.
Apparently, you could buy the rhinestone flute in the gift shop of the. Well, didn't have rhinestones. It had Swarovski crystals in it, and you could pick one up in the Swarovski store in the casino where she was playing for $3,000.
Well, I didn't get one of those from my collection. Damn. But
I don't think they sold a lot.
I bet they're all sold out. It's what you call your limited edition. But yes, she is she's quite a hooker. She lives in Connecticut. Everybody thinks she lives in Hollywood, but she doesn't. She lives in Connecticut, and that's where Jim Wheelock and Liz live. So anyway, but yeah, she is a fantastic entertainer. Saw her years ago down at Pine Knob. And we were so impressed, we went back the second night and watched her exactly do the same show, exactly the same jokes, everything, and loved it as much the second time. I mean, she's nuts. She's absolutely nuts.
Is that the mermaid show you saw?
Which one?
The mermaid?
Oh yeah, she always does the mermaid part. Yeah, mermaids are part of the deal, and the jokes that she uses for Roz. I was about to tell that joke. Sorry, folks. The online after we close off the show, we'll tell you the joke about Roz and All right, I'm gonna tell the joke. Anybody want? I gotta tell.
No, I didn't.
So Ron. So Beth runs into Roz, and Roz is all upset. She says, what's wrong? She says, oh my gosh. She says, Ernie, my boyfriend, he says he got me flowers. She says, well, what's so wrong with that? She says, well, you know what that means is I'm gonna be on my back for the rest of the night. Beth says, well, what, you got a vase? She tells it better.
Oh.
Ain't you got a vase, Roz? All right, anyway. I hope it went over better with the hometown crowd, but apparently it didn't. All right, that's why we play music and not tell jokes. All right, here we go. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw the splendor of the moonlight There's something tender in the moonlight and all the peaches are full of peaches who bring the news along. And in the glimmer of the moonlight, I'm singing this song. If you like an ukulele lady like the Great song, but obviously got some great moments from those songwriters. All right, let's go to our other soul song, which is Knock on Wood, but we can't call this a Michigan-made song because he's from Philadelphia. So anyway, this was a big song. Otis Redding did it, David Bowie did it. In 1966, Eddie Floyd, who wrote the song, did it, and took it to #1 on the R&B charts, but only number 28 on the top 100. But it did make it to the top of the charts. But in 1979 as a disco hit for Amy Stewart. So, you know, it's another bite at the apple, and royalty checks kept flowing in, and Eddie Floyd is very happy about it. This one is, the only part of it is you do not play on that 1, 2, under the chorus. Don't play those last 2 chords until the second time through the chorus. That is the start of the instrumental on the second page. Okay? So don't play those 2 chords right now. Okay. So anyway, it goes. Okay, like that. All right. So it's 1, 2. Everybody got that kind of a rhythm? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's give it a try. That's basically the same thing all the way through. And that G, A, and G are 1 counts. All right, so here we go. I got way your love is right, I better go onward, baby. I'm not superstitious about you. I can't take no chance. Time is spent when you go. Baby, I'm out of dreams, 'cause your love is better than any love I know. It's like thunder, lightning, the way your love is right. I better know onward. My love is she sees through it. When I get in, just one touch from her. You know it means so much. It's like thunder, lightning, the way your love is right. I better stop onward, baby. Oh yeah, think I better knock, knock, knock on the door. Think I better knock, knock, knock on the door. Think I better knock, knock, knock on the door. Think I better knock, knock, knock on the door. There. Everybody get lost? Oh. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we all ended it.
I can, we did, and you were all knocking at the right time. That works. All right. Let's do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like thunder, lightning, the way your love is right. I better down onward. I'm not superstitious about you. I can't take no chance. Baby, baby, I'm in the dreams, 'cause your love is better than any love I know. It's like thunder, lightning, the way your love is right. I better go onward, baby. I love it, but she sees through it. Then I get in, just one touch from her. You know it means so much. It's like thunder, lightning, the way you love me is right. I'm gonna stop always, I think the feeling knock, knock, knock. I think the feeling knock, knock, knock. I think the feeling knock, knock, knock. Good song. If you played in a rock and roll band back in the '60s, everybody played that song. That got them up in bands big time. What's that? Okay, we're going to take a little break for Steve. We're not going to be minding the clock too much. Anybody want to take a break? Steve's taking a break. You can take a break. You're fine. You're good. You got that diaper thing going. Well, move to Honeycomb. I see Doc's got his 3-pager falling all over the place. This is fun to watch. Put it backwards. Does this thing sound any good? This amp? It works. It works. It doesn't go. I wonder if it's waterproof. I should move the water over the other side.
I guess no.
My guess is no. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. On the longest right.
Oh, wait, Dave. Ukulele lady, that was the same. My when I got the ukulele, that was
Same thing. I said, that's the one in Drove earlier. It's like, and I got some. I think I got one of Jim Bealow's quotes on the volume one, and I looked at this course, it's like, oh, I'll never get this.
Yeah, I'm all excited. I found it in an antique store. I used to find a lot.
Yeah.
And then I said, wow, I can't believe I found this. And I saw it was like really popular.
Should I put you under the gun and tell you to come over here and do a song while we're on a break?
Yeah, I can do it.
Have you got one?
Yeah. I was going to go this one.
Are you going to take 20 minutes to tune?
Oh,
No, you're just going to go straight for it, right? Come on. Come on, it's just not the same if you tune. Yeah, we had a tune for 2 years from Doc. We're going to let Doc wreck the joint for a minute.
What's that radio show, Dave?
It's Arctic Outpost Radio. And if you like music from the teens, 20s, up to the show tunes, I mean it's the most eclectic station. It's Arctic Outpost 1240. You have to go on one of those like what the hell is the app that I listen to it on? Yeah, you can probably find it there too. I got tune in.
AOR.com.
AOR.com. Listen to
AOR.com.
Thank you.
Arctic Outpost Radio. AOR.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Happy
Okay, this one from the 30s, Leo Carr and Scrapper Blackwell did the original recording, which has been played many times since then. Papa's on the Rooftop. Mama told Papa, be quiet on the mouse, quiet as a mouse. Papa got up on top of the house, made a lot of whoopee, made a lot of noise, stood up and cheered with the rest of the boys. Oh, baby's in the cradle, brother's gone to town, sisters in the parlor, crying on the gown, brothers in the kitchen, messing around. Papa's on the house, Papa, run down the road. Oh, the blues, they come. The blues, they come. Nobody knows where the blues come from. Oh, the blues, they go. The blues, they go. Everybody's happy when the old blues go. Babies in the cradle, brothers on the town, sisters in the parlor, crying in the gown, brothers in the kitchen, messing around. Papa's on the housetop, won't come down low. Papa saw a chicken out in the yard, picked up a rock and hit him hard, killed him dead. Now chicken's in the gravy and the gravy's on the bread, baby's in the cradle, brother's on the town, sister's in the parlor, trying on a gown, brother's in the kitchen, messing around, Papa's on the house top, won't come down home. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Who's gonna leave you by and by? Papa came down a little bit sore. Now baby's in the cradle and the blues out the door. Baby's in the cradle, brother's on the ground, sister's in the parlor, trying on a gown, mother's in the kitchen, messing around. Papa's in the housetop, won't come down low. Papa's in the housetop, won't come down low.
Is it just me, or is that the best he's ever played, guys? Yeah. I mean,
Well, 13 more years and it might be good.
well, I think you're on your way. But, no, I mean, so we now have one good thing about COVID. Kept him home practicing.
Yeah, on Zoom you can't hear what I do.
Yeah, but that's it, yeah, no, that's, I mean, it's like Jake, but I'm on Zoom, on the other side. But yes, here we go. Honeycomb. That's a great old song. This was originally written, it was written by a guy named Bob Merrill. And Bob Merrill went on to write Funny Girl, the musical, and Carnival. So he is quite an accomplished, what do you write? Writes a score? I don't know, what do you write?
That's sort.
Yeah, obviously score. But anyway, he's quite the writer. But he wrote this, and it was a #1 hit for Jimmy Rogers in 1957, and it also hit #1 on the pop charts, on the R&B chart, which I'm not sure how, but it was an R&B hit, and but only #7 on the country chart. And I would put this more of a country song than I would an R&B song. But anyway, now we have lots of key changes. We have three key changes minimum here, I think. 1, 2, 3. So the first time through on the chorus, we want to be the B in the G flat on the chorus, and the second time through on the chorus is the C, G. And then when you get down to the last page, we're on to A flat as the key at that point. So now there's a lot of talking on this one. So anyway, I just try and keep up with it. The honeycomb. Ready, here we go. Honeycomb. Cute little song. Okay. I didn't get right on key right away, but. Here we go. Let's do it again. Nice. That's a lot of talking on that one. All right, now this one is fun song. Now we're going to have a couple of songs here. This one and the Stones song. That we got some alternate chords to play with today. So we're using some second. See, I knew it. It's just not on the. All right. Spilled water. Perfect. Okay. Very unprofessional show today. I'm sorry. Very unprofessional show today. I'm sorry. All right. So we're going to do a couple alternate chords on a couple of these songs. And by that I mean their second position chords, which is a D sharp. And that's the one I actually want you to use, because it'll make it easier for you. Okay, what I want you to use is that. You can do D sharp this way, which is the same as E flat, but I want you to go barring on the 3rd fret, and I want you to just put your fingers down on the A string, and then that's all it is. So you basically are up there, and although I charted at both positions, you really don't play that position except during the chorus where you're playing down here. But for the major part of the song, and the stuff that's distinctive to your ear, it will be up here. So that's where you're going to be playing it. Now, I had one charting error. I know that is hard to believe, but one charting error is in the chorus. That D should be a D sharp. That should be a 3rd fret. So if you go down to the second line of the chorus, we're over the word band. Strike up the band. That should be up here, which makes it nice because you don't have your C minor. You just go straight to it should be a D sharp. D sharp. So it should be the D sharp that we're playing up on the top. So it should be the 3rd fret. And it sets you up. It sets you up to be able to get to that C minor next. Okay. Everybody remember this song? Very, very popular song. It came from 1998. It was number 2. It hit number 2, number 1 in Canada and Australia and UK, and it was nominated for the best Grammy. Nominated for a Grammy for the best pop performance. And it's a great, great song. And the girl that sings this thing was just cute as a button, if you watch the video. And it is their only song that hit. So this is a one-hit wonder. I don't know how they, the follow-up, nothing happened. Now the other thing is kind of hard on this one is on the G sharp major 7. You just bar across like that, and then you have to hit, and then there's a pause for the A sharp sus, and then A. Okay, so it's and it resolves to the A sharp. Okay, everybody lost? Follow me over the cliff, please.
Lemming number 7 recording producer.
Lemming over 7, here we go. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Where did we all have trouble?
It started right at the intro. Started right at the intro.
From the top down. My favorite words. All right. We will try. That isn't even as fast as I can say. But again, let's just practice this part. Okay, now that's a lot of the song right there. So let's do the what other section here we have trouble with? I don't know. It was, okay, let's just try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, well, play with that one at home. It's actually a good song. I don't know how bad that sounded, but anyway, it's a good song.
Next, we have.
This one came from 1954, Sincerely. The Moonglows did this one and took it to #1 on the R&B chart. The big song with this was the McGuire sisters. And so I did not chart the McGuire sisters, which is why you don't see the name on here. They are up a level, key-wise, so I figured it'd be better for everybody to just play it in C. It makes it very easy to play in C. But anyway, the original Moon Glows, not the McGuire sisters, but the original Moon Glows is which is what that is talking about. You don't have to badoom if you don't want to. It's basically a very simple chord pattern to this song. It should be easy for everybody. Here we go. Chords from the 50s. They're just, there's thousands of, huh?
I can play that.
That's why I put these in here.
Thank you.
We got a little nasty stuff to keep people interested, maybe. Drive them away, maybe. But we do some little of this and little of that. And, these are good songs. These are great songs.
13 years ago.
And you could do Blue Moon, Blue Moon. Thousands of songs written with this chord. This chord. I mean, you could, anyway. Here we go, once again. Oh, yes, sincerely. I love you so dearly. Please say you love me. how I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please say you'll be mine. Will you tell me why I love that girl so? She doesn't want me, but I never sincerely. Oh, you know how I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please say you'll be mine. Will you tell me why I love a girl so? She doesn't know me, but I never let her go sincerely. Oh, you know how I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please say you'll be mine. Oh, say you'll be mine. Oh, say you'll be mine. I swear, on the charts, I don't know why sometimes these chords drop off and stuff, but they do. Anyway, that is a nice, easy song, because I figured after that Sixpence to None the Wiser or whatever song, I figured it good, solid, pioneer kind of song. Good.
I just learned a new fingering.
There you go.
That makes
It makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, yeah. Well, we're moved on. We've got a different song now. Oh,
Sorry. The G.
the G? See, I recommend you use your these
I've
three
always done this.
fingers.
Yeah.
You-
But I couldn't.
I'd use your
all those
pinky.
other ones,
I'd use
all
your
the
pinky.
other-
Like that.
That
That makes it much easier. And that is what I get. And the same thing with those three for E. Because when you move to E, you move up the fingerboard. If you work on using these three fingers, it's huge.
Yeah, thanks.
Dave, what I like is you explain these songs very
Sincerely. Sincerely. All right, now here we got it. When I said that this is probably my most eclectic set, I mean it. So now we have probably the biggest selling New Age song ever by Enya, who is from Ireland. And it was released in 2000, but she redid it in 2001 after the 9/11 disaster in New York. And it was her only top 10 song in this country. It went to number one in a couple of other countries. Number one on the adult contemporary list, but on the top 100. But she donated 100% of the proceeds of the song to the firefighters in New York. So, I mean, it was her biggest song of all time, and yet she felt the need to do that. And so she came to America and did a short tour, was on Larry King's show, and a couple of others did the song. And then, of course, it's turned into it's just a gorgeous song. But the fact that she gave it all away, Anyway, very, very soft song. And the orchestration on the song is remarkable, and that's what's special about Enya is if you listen to the song, she plays every instrument on the song and does all the vocals. But she's like Brian Wilson, a modern Brian Wilson, where she spends her time in the studio just doing it, and she does not tour because she can't recreate it on stage. So she's gave up. She hasn't done anything in a while. But it's a very, very lush orchestration that she's got. Anyway, here we go. Pretty song, isn't it? Mesmerizing. It's kind of hypnotic. You're not a big English fan?
Not too big.
Okay. I would thought with the electronic music, but what's that?
As long as you play any old time.
Any old time. There you go, Chuck. You just got spoiled. You just got spoiled. All right. Well, let's do that one again, unless you want to move on. But it's a beautiful song. I'm hearing nothing. So I'm gonna move on, but play along with the music. It's a beautiful song. And since we lulled you to sleep with that hypnotically, now we're gonna go to the Rolling Stones. Now, last month we did Get Off My Cloud. I think wasn't it Get Off My Cloud last month? Anyway, we're now going to their first number one. We're in Get Off My Cloud was second, I think.
I'm just not kicking me out. I do have a point.
What's that?
I'm just not kicking me out. I do have a point.
He's going to the Michigan State game. I mean, wonderful cheer. Well, at least I know I didn't offend you. Maybe.
You notice I wore my satisfaction.
Oh my God! You got to see we needed to move along there. I'm sorry. Should have. Okay.
You're doing well.
I mean, it's really weird that I can't.
Okay, so once again, I'm giving you a couple of alternative chords. And that's a second position D, but you kind of do need that one because you're going to hear it. The second position D. Okay, it's the second position D is that's the second fret. And then you can go up. It's open, come on in. You can either join us or come on in and, you know, food's available. So I'm giving you a couple of different takes on that. But you can play just E, but you can do it also. So, and then that A is on the fourth fret. Or you can play. It doesn't sound quite right. During the body of the song, it sounds okay, but that D is what makes the difference. But you can play it easier for us, but I'm trying to get you to try a couple of other things, a couple of alternative inverted chords. Do a couple of inversions. Okay. Now, does anyone remember this song?
Yeah.
That's because you listened to Arctic Radio. I have not heard this on Arctic Radio, I must say. But anyway, it was obviously the biggest song of theirs. And it was #1 hit in 1965, obviously. And it was number 31 currently on the top 500 songs of all time. And it's in all kinds of Grammy music, you know, it's as big as it gets, as you are well aware. And it was supposed to be paired with the Off My Cloud, which was the one we did last month, because that was the second one. This was our first song that came out with the other one. Yeah, he woke up out of a dead sleep and immediately wrote it down. And it's just as simple as damn, you know, da, 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 da. And for the life of me, for a long time, I always thought it was a sax. If you listen to it, it sounds like a sax run. But he, you know, he's got to think. I do not have that on my little amp here. I have a sax, you know, modulator, so it's going to be a little cleaner. Anyway, so it's here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, hey, hey. What I say. I can't get no reaction. Cause I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. I can't get no, can't get no. And I'm riding around the world, and I'm doing this and I'm signing, and I'm trying to make some girl who tells me, baby, gotta come back, baby, it's me, don't you see, I don't wanna lose you, can't get no, no. Hey, 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 that's what I say. I can't get no action. I can't get no satisfaction. Cause I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. Can't get no, can't get no, can't get no satisfaction, satisfaction, satisfaction. Well, you know, you gotta try some things. You know, you just gotta try. I mean, it's you know, what's the point of just playing, you know, simple, easy, nothing? This should be a simple, easy, nothing, a 3-chord song, right? 4-chord, if we throw the B flat, B flat. All right, do we want to try that again, or do we want to move on? You want to do that one? Let's go ahead. Go ahead and do it. All right, all right. Now that we've all got that rhythm going.
During
We are running out of time. We started late. Steve wants to keep moving. Steve says no. All right, now, because I want to give you guys different time signatures. So last month, you remember that we did Nights in White Satin, which was a 12/8 time signature. This is a 9/8 time signature. And I got to be honest with you, it beat the hell out of me when I can't get this. It's a 9/8, which means you've got 9 eighth notes in the measure. It's a quadruple, I don't know, triple, whatever. It's a duple. I worked on it. It isn't working for me. But it is a great song from the Impossible Dream, is from the Man with Mantra. Jack Jones had the biggest hit with it. And it went to #1 on the adult contemporary chart. I charted Nat Monroe's because the chords were a little bit easier. But you got it, yes, you got it. Your time signature is. But I can't really do this kind of song. Right through the rain, where the touchdown falls. We'll be going to back into hell, for a heavenly call. Not there, if I want to be true, to this fairy's goal. Let my heart will not be so cold. Run away to my rest and more will be better. There. More or less. All right, you want to move on, Steve? Let's move on. We'll move on. Totally close to the heart. We got to keep moving. We want to do these songs. But again, I'm not going to run over because I don't have to do a second meeting. And more importantly, yeah, we did start. So here we go. And this is a Jim Steinman song, who did wrote most of Meatloaf's big hits. We did 203 Ain't Bad a while back. This one was a 7-minute song, and we're down to, in this particular case, I told you to look for the shortest version, and the shortest version is still like 4 minutes. But this thing went to number one for 4 weeks in 1983, in spite of it being a 7-minute song. They cut it a little bit, but it still was way too long. And it was a number 6 hit of all of 1983. But Bonnie Tyler, if you ever heard her, she got a real smoky voice. It's because she had cancer polyps on her vocal cord when she was young, and had them removed, and it gave her that real smoky sound. Now, the chart is a little bit difficult to read. So we're going to go up here, and you'll see down on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line, it has "Turn Around, Bright Eyes" with stars on both sides. Because after we get done through the middle part, we're going to go back. That's where we go back to. So if you look on the second page, it says there's nothing I can do. You see that there's stars between. There's nothing I can do on the 4th line. Total Eclipse of the Heart. So we played all the way down through until you see the long period of the instrumental part. We stop there, and then we go back, repeat back to. We go through those the first time through. We go through all of those songs. Then we go back to that turnaround on the first page, and then the second time through, we just basically go down. And we stop right there at that 11th line, and then we drop down to the outro, which is the Total Eclipse of the Heart. Okay? Everybody utterly and totally lost. There's only so much I can get on a piece of paper without going to 3 pages, which I'd rather not do. All right. So the intro is B minor and E flat minor. E flat minor is, you just have your B minor. B flat minor is here. And all you got to do is bring in your. So it's just like the D minor shape, only one up, right? D minor, move it up 1 fret, E minor, E flat minor. So that's what that is. And I regret not putting it in there, but you don't use it too much. In fact, it's the only part of the song that you do that. All right, here we go. And I need you guys to yell, "Turn around." Turn around. All right, so here we go. volumes rolling through. Every now and then again, the terrified voices going around my head. Every now and then I call a prayer for my head. Every now and then I call a prayer, and I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. If you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. We'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all the time. Don't know what to do, I'm always in the dark. Living in a party cake and giving all us fun. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start to. Nothing I can do, a total eclipse of my heart. Once upon a time there was a man, never something wrong become. Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of my heart. It's a great song. I think I lost you guys, so I don't yet.
All right.
You had that too?
Yeah, unfortunately, I've got stuff I have to do.
Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for doing it. Glad to be back at
Isn't it nice to be back?
the old location.
It is nice. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go again. Now this is the number. This is the first song that the Hollies ever had in America. Didn't do that well here. Went to number 4 in England, but it was only a number 32 hit here. But 1965. Now here we got another. I want you to use your pinkies because the beginning of this is. All right. So what you're doing is Take that B, take the B, take the B. Okay, we're doing the B. And then bring your pinky down on the C string. Okay, everybody do that? And then when you go to the A, bring it up on the E string. Or you don't have to do it. Now when we end up on the outro, it's a C. And then back to the same. And then same thing as you did with the B earlier. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's try it one more time. Next. Gentlemen, you want to move on? We got two more songs.
I think choose one.
Choose one of the two?
You really are running over.
All right. The bass player union says we're running over, so we're going to.
Really, you're gonna have to pay me double
We're going to have
scale.
to increase the.
Double what you pay me.
Double or
Yeah,
not.
I get it. All right, we have one that you have never heard and one you have heard. So let's do the easy song and we'll I'll carry over the Biciclettes y Feliz del Sides. And it's a great song, which you probably have not heard, and I recommend you do. So let's do the End of Misty Moonlight for the bass player that's done. No, that's not bad. Okay. This was a 1967 Dean Martin version. Everybody has done this song. So you're not, Jerry Wallace actually had the biggest hit with it in 1964. But Dean went to number one. Dean went to number one. All right. Here, and this easy chords, nothing funny on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, I can't even remember the title. misty moonlight, I'm looking for in the places far away. In a faraway land, on a tropic sea sand, if you're handsome, we're upon a mountain, waiting in the valley. I know I'll be happy any place, anywhere. I don't care in the sunlight. If I can find maybe this is alright. In the misty moonlight, I can find if your hands in my when I'm down, I know I'll be happy any place, anywhere. In the misty moonlight, I'm looking for anything is alright. In the misty moonlight, I'm looking for in the misty moonlight, I'm looking for well, thank you for this song. We will redo that one next month. And I hope, and I suppose we will be here because it will be too cold in November. So anyway, thank you for coming. The other one's a 3/4 time song, and it's a beautiful song. If you haven't heard it, go on to YouTube and listen to that. It was written by the same guy who wrote Delilah and Not Unusual for Tom Jones. So it's a very interesting song. It's pretty simple. But we'll get to it next month, I promise. And thanks, Steve. And thank you, Sir Pizza, for hosting us again back at the days. I encourage everybody to have a pizza and buy a pizza and take home a pizza.